what his position is based upon his political motives.
Tell everybody how much you love A10 News Media Group.
A10 News Media Group. I love them because they got the message to Sports Negro up in California for burning them jockeys from under the bridge and sending them to Flint because nobody recognizes the dark man no more. They rather to burn them out and talk about NRA, Negro racket ass, and you ain't getting no.
Yes, I had a cocktail. Yes, I had a.
Now live, love your family. You already know when we start off
Good
like
morning,
that.
everybody. Good morning.
Take care of your
I'm gonna do this one
family.
sweet and quick. Good morning to everybody in the chat.
Love
From
your
Jessica to
family.
Renee to Tia to Vincent to Angela
Take care of your
to
family.
Melissa to I am RJ Cat. Melissa to I am Step Love. Good morning.
Love your family.
Meat Freak.
That's from Palaca, Florida. Hi, Maurice.
I'm already getting it out. Salty Chef.
Take
Good
care
morning. What's
of
up, my
your
good brother
family.
Clack? Francine.
Clack, you ain't called me back. Click, clack. Love your
Angie Mack.
family.
Oh, good morning.
Angie is the goop.
I'm hoping
All of y'all
everything-
don't know.
Hope everything is all in well with everybody in the chat.
Take care
But
of
it
your
ain't.
family.
We not free, family. All I
We're
gotta
not
say.
free. That's all we want to say.
Yep.
Love your
We're
family.
not free.
You better love your family. If you ain't got nothing else to do today but love on them.
Yep, sir.
Because one day you here and the next day you gone.
And even some of them can be shady. But that's family for you.
Love you.
In the
You know,
words
I
of the
listen
great
to that.
philosopher, Spacely Sprockets,
I didn't even say nothing.
we not off the plantation yet. But go ahead.
I ain't say nothing.
Little Mama, good morning. Raymond, Jeff
say nothing.
Catlett.
Love your family. I was listening to that
Oh
this
my
morning.
goodness. Clark said, oh, let me see what brother.
The hater, what the Clark say? All I see was the hater was there in full effect last night. He thought his little mean mug was doing something.
Marcy.
Oh, you wasn't over there when he came up. He came up trying
from
to
Cali,
dap all of them
Pasadena,
up.
that is.
Love your family. Clack. You can't be calling
Ryan
nobody no
Burgess,
haters.
God morning to you. Ernie J's.
That's love. He was showing love.
Ernie J's,
own way.
morning, good brother.
Take care of your family.
What you just this? How you just this me? And I ain't catch that little slide this. What you said now?
I said Clark was saying that's how he was showing love in his own way.
Doing what? Talk to me.
Hating. Because Clark was talking about the hater.
Let me talk to Angie, because I got it. Good morning, Angela. Angela. I couldn't even get that on Angela.
Yeah, you read that and got a little choked up then the boy.
The Angela
Yeah.
Lynette, I read the Angela. Now I'm gonna tell you something, Angie. We done taking trips to July. I'm done. I'm jet lagged.
Love your family.
But I'm glad and appreciate it, because we need to be more than what we are right now, because it's terrible out here. Michelle Pfeiffer, good morning.
First Lady Michelle Pfeiffer.
It's always cool to see her and Don.
Don
said he want to be part of the
Dawn.
810 family last
Don,
night.
come on over. Don would have a hell of a show.
I told him it's funner over here.
Man.
Don it's funner over here.
The Don and Dennis show. Can y'all imagine the Don and Dennis show? Oh, go down.
It's just these. Good morning, Becky B. Look at TNT Squad in the building.
Don and Dennis.
Eddie Gray in the building from the 704.
Love your family.
We got Terry Knight Nixon joined us.
Take care of your family.
I know Bilal. I'm going to hear Bilal. Good morning. I know he's going to be tapping in a minute.
Do you put raisins in your potato salad?
Nope. And my what's the name? I like it in it though.
Love your
Coleslaw.
family.
Man, listen.
I knew it was something wrong with you.
Raisins in the coke, man. My
I'm
auntie,
still gonna love you anyway.
My auntie used to do that when she
raisins don't go in no coleslaw.
It used to be in the coleslaw when I was a kid.
Dog.
This was back in this was 1980. This would be raisins in the coleslaw with fish.
Tony, what's up, brother? You my brother and I love you. Tell him raisins don't go in no coleslaw.
It was in the coleslaw.
Raisins don't go in no coleslaw.
It in there.
Just like sugar don't go on grits. You gotta put salt and pepper on your grits, not no sugar. Sugar don't go on grits.
Everything y'all cook wasn't good. I'm just gonna tell you that now. Without saying your mama. Everything that came from over there wasn't all that. Let me just tell you that now.
My mama ain't put no raisins in no coleslaw.
Well, it wasn't your mama food. There's some things your mama cooked out on.
Look at him. He get mad. Here we go. I always know what button to push on Spacely Sprocket.
Angie, to be honest with you,
see, just this sugar don't go on spaghetti neither. I seen somebody do that.
Quincy was mad when Rose said what she said last
sugar
night.
going. Oh, we ain't got there yet. We got a debate going right now about this sugar. Sugar don't go on rice, Tia. Butter and salt do. Good morning, cousin Harletta. Right.
Diabolito. Hold on, Diabolito.
Sugar don't go on my grits.
We is hood. My family is hood as you can get. We had raisins and coleslaw. I tell you that. That was in 1981. We was out at Bluebell Beach.
There wasn't no raisins, dog.
Roaches. It was raisins.
I didn't say it was roaches. I'm just saying, like maybe something that flew and landed in the coleslaw, and they said, "Oh, them raisins, baby, y'all gonna eat that."
Nah, them was raisins.
Tony said he cooking grits now with salt and pepper and butter.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Beverly Big.
Sugar don't go on grits.
Martin, it was a pleasure to run into you again. I'll be loving to run into the people that be in the chat when I see them out there in public. I love
brown
to
sugar
see
and butter go
when I be out in the city. Love it.
We trying to stay diabetic free around here. That's right. Sugar don't go on no rice.
So
sugar don't go on spaghetti. What is wrong with y'all?
People used to put sugar on rice back in the day. I'm not gonna say, but I like butter and salt and pepper on my rice.
Oh, I bet some of y'all got some people that pour peanuts in their Coke too, huh? Please don't tell me you got some.
Oh, that was me, Renee. I tell you, it was me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You don't have nobody that put.
Oh, you found me, Holletta. You found me.
Oh, she paid her installment. That's my personal stylist. She keeps me together.
Hey, listen, no, but she is funny though. She's funny.
Oh, Holletta. You ain't never hung around her.
I haven't. But listen, she all right when she family to me, man.
Oh, who is that? Patrick Dream said, I'm a country boy from Alabama. I have to put sugar on my rice.
I'm telling you, see, my granny.
Oh, peanuts in their Coke. Go ahead,
man. My homeboy used to put peanuts in. I just thought that was crazy.
My daddy used to dip his bread in his pop. I thought I was doing something.
No, my granny used to put that buttermilk and take the cornbread, put it in the bowl, pour that. I used to be like, what type of is this? I couldn't eat it.
Oh, Lord.
Like my mama liked the pistachio salad. I like it now, but I didn't like it. A lot of stuff when I was a kid I wouldn't eat that I eat now. Healthy stuff.
I don't eat that mess. Sugar don't go on grits. Sugar don't go on spaghetti.
She said she put a little bit of sugar in her tomato pasta sauce now. I don't like the tangy sauce, but it's sweet sauce like Shakey's. Okay there. Okay. And good morning to you, Tanya Jones.
Good morning.
Eunice Jackson, morning. If I didn't, I want to tell you good morning.
Good morning.
See, look, Meat Freak said he put sunflower seeds in his Pepsis. Hey.
Meat Freak from Palaca, Florida.
Best Palaca, Florida.
That's okay, Maurice. You can put sunflower seeds in your Pepsi.
Good morning, Justin Allen, Ronald. Morning.
I'm just saying. Listen. King Charles is not dead. Somebody texted me that yesterday. I guess we international news too. They wanted me to check that out. So that was false news.
Yes, dead. Becky, one of the speakers, I was the guy that was at City Council. Man. I was responding to Becky. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was saying. King Charles not dead.
Yep.
Oh, but we do want to offer condolences to the Kildee family. Congressman Kildee's nephew, 27 years old, shot and killed the father, which was Congressman Kildee's brother. And then I guess he left the scene and then got in a car crash. It was on the news. But, pray for the family. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
A lot.
That's a whole lot. Shouts out to Melissa Zabriskie.
Seen her there yesterday.
Melissa was there yesterday, and her tank top, I think she got like 365 tank tops. She got one for every day. Don't matter if it's snowing, if it's 80 degrees. Melissa gonna wear a tank top, and she was hot too. Like her skin was warm. All I know is to tell y'all after yesterday is love your family.
Why are you saying that?
Because if some of them was your family members up there yesterday, love on them and tell them, go sit your ass down. Flint, we in trouble.
You just realized that, huh?
No, it was kind of like that undertone was there. But when it got a little bit worse, when they was passing that mic. We're a media group and we can't endorse anybody, but if it was one up there to endorse, I definitely would endorse the one that shot it out, 810 News Media Group, and all that cheering was in the house, and that other one was on the other side doing all of that. We'll get to him later.
Do that at the end because I know you're just trying to embarrass me in front of.
I ain't gonna embarrass you.
I heard the slick stuff you was talking last night.
I said I was talking to you last night. See, I didn't even bring it up in front of the family today.
But I know it's coming.
It's not coming. I'm not gonna say nothing to you about it.
Jonelle.
We have issues. We discuss our issues in private.
Okay, well, cool. That's what I'm saying. You mature.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge.
Yeah, I know you gonna pull a Quincy on me. So I gotta watch what I might say for you to go real.
Because if I wasn't gonna say nothing until you got to talking, and now I'm gonna say something. I ain't even gonna say nothing about. I ain't gonna say it. But shout out to James Cochran and the homegirl that was sitting there. I think her name is Lottie.
Good morning, Amy. Oh, she was funny last night.
She gave dude the business, the little one in the red with the little big head.
And did you see how Royce was looking? Royce was like, work with me. Royce was over there. He was like, I'm going to try to stop anything. I understand how his pressure be. You try to keep the stuff in control. Man, Renee, I know it. I know because I looked at it last night like, man, we finna get put out.
100% cap, dog. 100%. 100% cap. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all have not watched that meeting or what the candidate forum, first of all, let's talk about the candidate forum. So we had a list to come out yesterday. Hold on, I gotta share this. Man. We had the list. Do you got the list you can pull up on the screen for the people to see?
Did you send it to me?
No.
Well, how I got the list then?
Because you're in the news, man. You should collect some of this stuff yourself.
Didn't you see everything that went down?
It was too much going down last night.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know what list to look at. The list might change.
The list will change because they said it wasn't a definite list.
See, let me send it to me. Why you want me to put a list up that's not even edged in stone, as they would say? You want to be like we playing spades or something, the possibility list.
Listen,
I wanted the definite list.
Listen, y'all. I just sent it to him this messenger. While he getting that ready, I want to let y'all know. Shout out to A10 News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Spacely Sprocket himself, or as the one guy say, they call him in Canada, Chancellor Mick. He's international. But y'all heard it here first. We tried to tell y'all.
Mick.
Don't start with them names.
Your mama.
Your mama.
That's where I get off the plane with you.
You're gonna be on the plane catching. You're gonna be catching feelings and flights in a minute.
See, I already knew you was gonna be on the egg.
So listen. Yesterday,
you have no friends.
I don't care. I don't need no friends. Yeah, with friends like these in Flint, I don't need none of them.
Nobody's gonna like us.
I don't know nobody like us anyway. But y'all hear the news here first. We told y'all that they was gonna be disqualifying people because if they didn't pay their water bill and their taxes wasn't up to date, they was gonna be disqualified. So that disqualified 98% of the first ward. And so here go the list right here. It's the preliminary list because a little birdie told me that they messed up the list and they're gonna have to go back to it. It says at this time, the following City of Flint residents have applied to fill the vacancy in the office of council member for the first ward and have been determined to be qualified applicants. But they changed that around a little bit and they said, at this time, 18 to 5 to 4 to 2. Yeah, Michelle, I know. So number 1 was Linda Anthony. That was the preacher lady. And then, no, was that the preacher lady? No, that wasn't the preacher lady. Yeah, that was the preacher lady. She the one that gave the sermon and she left. I thought I was in church. I got the humming. I'm sorry if y'all heard that in the camera. And then number 2 was Leon Elamine. That's who they gonna pick. I keep trying to tell y'all. He wasn't there last night. Roy said he was out of town. And then number 3 is Freddie Eugene McCoy. I don't know who that is. Did we see him last night? No, I don't think so. Then number 4 was Miss Rose Morrow. That's the homie. She said, she heard about the meeting from A10 News Media Group and the crowd went wild. Everybody loved it except for one person. And then the last one was the little big-headed man, Mr. D. Eric Walker. That's the one who got the business. Baby, when he stood up last night and tried to tell the people we need a change in City Hall and we need to learn how to be on our best behavior and this and that, they tore his ass up. He didn't know what to say. You take that down now. Let's talk to the people.
I don't know. I feel something about that.
You feel something about
I sense that. I'm just saying.
No,
Good morning, Sharon.
You want to go ahead and get a disclaimer?
You know I am. No, because you threw some shade in there.
I ain't threw no shade.
But I am. Say what?
I ain't throw no shade.
The views. I'm finna do it different today. The views of this jackal heathen by the name went to start not the A10 News Media Group. There you go. Did I bring you in?
Oh, I'm a jackal and a heathen.
Did I bring you in? Did I set you up?
Yeah, you set me up last night. Okay.
I set you up.
I had flashbacks. Don't start with me today. Don't start none. Won't be none. So, yeah, we in rare form from today. So let's talk about, first of all, this disqualification. I remember the other day, and I'll be trying to tell y'all because I know Snilly, and y'all be thinking I'll be sitting up here being messy. Sometimes I do. But I'll be trying to tell y'all got to read every word. And we read it the other day where it said they will be interviewing qualified applicants. I told y'all every word means something when they put it out from City Hall. Qualified applicants. Then we got to think, what does qualified mean? Because last thing I knew, you didn't have to have any qualifications. And then when you snatch that little section out of the charter, where everybody's saying, oh, we got to follow the charter. We got to follow the charter. The charter don't say nothing about you can't run if you delinquent on your bills. But it do got that little caveat in there that say the Flint City Clerk can make adjustments or something like that.
So basically what you're saying, they didn't want to do. But I'm thinking like
they gonna pick Leon Elamine.
God damn, you didn't hear my little disclaimer.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm straight.
I'm sorry.
I'm straight. I'll hold my peace to the November.
Go ahead. No, I'm
You
sorry. I didn't mean to spoil it. I didn't mean to spoil it. Go ahead. I don't know who they're gonna pick. Okay, I back it up. I don't know who they're gonna pick. Go ahead, Mickey. Go ahead and say it.
But you forgot Liberty Bell was on there. Remember, she ain't on the official list. Remember, they knocked her off, and then she supposed to be back on today. So that's what I'm saying. This list is.
Oh yeah, she said they sent her a letter saying that she had to pay $400 something.
Yeah, and
Then she hit up AT and said that she was gonna be handling that today with a press conference or something.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm saying. Like, when they want that seat, why they just don't do what they do?
Look what Miss Becky said. Remember, Leon was on the ARPA committee.
When the lady,
Nadine was on the ARPA committee too. Angie Mack said, "Wait, why you think Leon went to speak? Because that's what everybody that said. Listen, Angie, you the goat. I'm the goat too. Two goats together, we know things. We know things. We just know things, dog. The streets be talking. You know my word be 99.9%. I had to put that 0.9 on there because Jenna had me wrong one time. But that 99.9 is accurate. I'm telling you. Leon is this gonna be the choice? They're gonna pick Leon. So I mean, he was on the ARPA committee too. And that's nearly stacked the deck. I don't even know what to say. He stacked the deck. Y'all don't have a chance in hell getting nobody that y'all want in the first ward until November, period. By that time, all the ARPA money gonna be gone. We'll probably be in receivership. They probably won't even have open meetings no more at city council. I mean, it's so much that can happen by November.
So who was that? Well, to me, I'll say this from what I've seen from my observation, the young lady Rose Merle. Don't you look at it? No.
Stephanie.
No.
Everybody on the Facebook side, go look at Stephanie Rogers' comment.
Why would you do that?
Because I was reading it and I was laughing and people asked me what was I laughing
at. Real.
Go ahead.
I like what Rose said because she said some profound. So if y'all do want to go back, go watch what Rose Morrow said.
No, we got the summary right here.
I think hers and as you can see, the council people. I think she's only two people. I'll be honest with you that I can see, Quincy them and Liddell, because they was there that go back and say who they want. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it would be Rose. I don't think it would be Liberty. The only two I think that they would have picked that was there is what's my man that was cutting up the night before at council.
That big headache dude.
I don't want to come out. I don't want to be disrespectful. I want to say the brother.
I'm not being disrespectful.
I said me. I didn't say you. I said me. I don't want to be. But I'm saying the brother with the red shirt.
I can't call him no brother the way he was out there cussing and wanting to fight Kermit. That Kermit is my homeboy.
And then, and like I said, because when you listen to some of the things, like how many people was talking about the water being fixed? You know what I'm saying? It was nothing that would challenge the man.
Who talked about the water?
Liberty and Worlds.
Yep.
I was there. I seen it in live real time.
I mean, some of them got to talking, just like picking up on what the next person said, and it got a little bit redundant, and I just didn't care no more after. I took the best notes that I could, and
it's more than Anna.
Anna. It's really like a crossword puzzle right here, but they started off with
Flint Caskets, I can believe that.
What Flint Caskets say? Can you put the comments up so I can see? They rolling like credits at the end. Winters and Mickey, I heard from a reliable source that they're trying to get rid of Councilwoman Burns, Jerry Winfrey Carter, and Dennis for good. Yeah, I can believe that too. Yeah, they're trying to get rid of everybody that go along, that don't go along with it.
The game plan is,
but they don't need to if they get them 6 votes.
Yeah, because they rushing. You got to understand, they really doing some rushing because they know come May 7th. Eva Worthing seat is up. They looking at putting somebody in May's seat because they got to keep that vote going. You know what I'm saying? You see how quick they rushed this. I'm not saying that they didn't do it. Ali Hogan wrote us on time or not, whatever did, but they didn't move this quick. That's all I'm saying. So now they, they're trying to put somebody. We seen this play out through Candace. They're not putting nobody in there that's gonna challenge them. You already see how Liddell is. You see how Quincy is. You see how Judy is. You already know how Eva is. Why we finna sit up here and play what they finna do? He gonna keep him that fifth vote because it's not a guarantee he gonna be able to win the 9th ward seat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He can't be playing around. He got to make sure he keeps something in that. He gonna put somebody in that 1st ward seat that's gonna do the bidding that he won't need to be did. That's gonna keep that voting block.
Agree.
You know. So far as we thinking like, yeah, Quincy gonna wake up like the
ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
He's not finna do nothing for the citizens.
No. No, I think no.
Just look at the garbage cans. What came out about that?
So we found out that the damn garbage cans that y'all paid $2 million for, we thought y'all was paying $2 million for the garbage cans because they rolled them up into the council chambers and said this was what y'all was gonna be getting. Well, they called Priority Waste yesterday, and Priority said that we not giving y'all no garbage cans. Flint said they was giving y'all some garbage cans, but they haven't found anybody to purchase them from yet. So as far as we know, y'all just spent $2 million and gonna be in debt every year for the next 6 or 7, 8 years. And y'all not gonna have nothing.
Love when you hear we gotta move the business of the city forward. Like what business is getting done? What business is getting done? This is what is so crazy. It's like I guess they think the family in Flint, Michigan don't really know what's going on. People are just really, and it's crazy. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have been beat up before. You know, you be just tired. You think you ain't got.
I thought you said you've been beat up.
I'm talking about life experience.
Okay, I got you.
Life experience.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? When you be like, seem like the world against you, everything is going down. That's when you got to fight a little harder. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like, I guess the people looking at it, because it's been 10 years, we got this water thing going on.
Yeah.
The water crisis.
Yeah.
People study down. We didn't got used to seeing all these people dying now. Look at all the dialysis places that have opened up around.
Right.
Seem like everybody then blew their kidneys out. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had these many dialysis places in Flint like this.
No. Or that many people with cancer.
Like this. It's
deaths. Just people dropping,
it's
dropping like
flies. It's like we just used to it now.
Yeah. No. But they do have, before we get into the summary of last night's successful candidate forum, they got a committee meeting tonight at 5:00. 3rd floor, City Council Chambers, Finance Committee by Judy Priestley, and then they got Legislative and Governmental Ops, which they never make it to. I think Finance Committee about 6 or 7 pages.
Question is Eva gonna show up. Now, if she don't show up to this, they not gonna have their 5 votes.
It don't matter. They don't pass anything.
So this might be 30-minute day, what you saying.
Right. They don't pass anything in committee. And that's why I think that they trying to get rid of the committee meetings. They don't see them as relevant. You know, committee meetings is what Councilman Mays used to holler about. That's where the work need to be done. But it don't matter. Because as we have seen this just past week, if you don't go to committee, nobody shows up. They just put it on special affairs and council agenda anyway.
And that's what I'm saying.
So,
yeah. And you're not going to hear, and once again, this is to the brother, we never hear this. And did you see how the media be slighting these situations? I'm so shook now. I don't trust no media in Flint. I'm talking about the major. I'm talking about the independent. Shout out to all the independent.
Not all.
You really got to go do that. You got to do it yourself. Because
some of them bought and paid for too, so we can't shout them all out.
And then I just said for the one keeping it real.
Okay. ATN News Media Group. That's the only one I'm shouting out.
I didn't ever say no names. I'm just saying
I am. No. ATN. Thank you. Go ahead. Oh, yeah,
I
Space
can
D.
sense the shadiness just coming.
Space D, I ain't even
the-
saying
the-
nothing.
the
I'm trying to
Japanese.
get into my summary
Well,
from
go ahead into your
yesterday.
summary. Get into your summary.
Okay, so yesterday we went to a candidate forum over at the Hasselbrink Senior Center that was put on by the Genesee County Democratic Black Caucus. Shout out to Royce Stevens. Royce, thank you for, I had to remind you because, we help you get them people there. But hey, you think you did it on your own, that's cool too. So I know Royce. I don't care what Royce.
I know,
Royce
have no friends.
Royce, me and Royce go way back. I ain't think about Royce. So listen, the first one was up that started talking was the lady named Nadine Roberts. Wasn't that her name?
Yeah, I know the first name was Nadine.
And so she was on the ARPA committee too, I believe. Chad?
If we messing your name up, last name, sorry, Miss Nadine.
Chad, wasn't she on the ARPA committee? The one with the curly hair? The curly hair. Well, anyway, Nadine Roberts, I found out, is the sister of Brother Hubert Roberts from Black Lives Matter. So that's his sister. And Quincy Murphy is monumental. Okay. So that's who she is. And as one of the family members told me, look her up. Hey, I'm just reporting the news. It is what it is. When they run for public office, okay, yes, she was on there. So if she was, Nadine is trying her hardest to get on anything that she can. Well, she was trying hard last night because she was standing up and she was extra. But she had a good speech until she got to she was a member of Shiloh, which is cool. I mean, hey, you go to church?
Shiloh?
Yeah, that's the church that Neely go to.
Well, she said she didn't vote for nobody.
That right there is what disqualified you. That should be in a disqualification. When she said she didn't vote, and I just want y'all to know, shout out to A10 News Media Group. Because that was my question.
Yes.
How many council meetings have you been to? And who did you support in the last mayoral election? Not being nosy, that just shows political affiliation. Okay, so then was my questions. Thank you for asking the Royce, because I really needed to know those two little caveats. Because we're there watching all the meetings, even when we wasn't recording, still there sometimes. But now, what I'm saying, I was off and on. But a lot of these people I ain't seen. So when they asked her, how many times has she been to the council meetings in the last year? She said, when something interests her is when, she shows up and go. I ain't seen her. Like maybe she had on a different style. But have you seen her down there? What? Okay. Well, I haven't seen her.
Marcus Fielder, good morning, good brother from Fairfield.
Why didn't Walker? Oh, we're gonna get to that. So she said that she didn't vote for either party for mayor. And Miss Jan Marie was like, Papa, what do you mean? You didn't vote for anybody? And she was like, no, I didn't vote. She was like, you didn't vote for nobody? Or you voted for a right? Like Miss Jan Marie was trying to help her out. Like, you voted for a write-in candidate?
Right.
She was like, no.
You can tell that.
Them seniors didn't understand that.
They didn't want to tell they voted for Neely. This how you know how rough it is. I hollered, but I said, oh, they don't want to say that.
What's our homegirl? I think her name was Lottie.
Mr. Snow.
Who was that?
Lorraine Thompson Morning.
I think our homegirl is Lottie. She was like, that's a Neely vote. Well, James, what's the girl's name sitting next to you? That's
man. Listen,
she A10 family for life.
She
wasn't holding them up.
My man, I can't just lost it. Royce. She had Royce over there. Royce was over there. Like,
Royce didn't know. Oh no, Royce, this is our people. A10 come in droves. When we show up, we show out.
Man, he said, he was like, come on, work with me.
No,
I was like,
no, let our people go. We A10 coming to tear up some shit. so So she got up there, and Miss Jamboree was like, "You didn't vote for anybody, not even a write-in candidate. You didn't vote at all."
Like she know she was lying. That's what was bad. I was like, her questions was like, you lying. But I'm saying you lying. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, because listen, man, I said that right there, that first war.
Look, there go your homeboy Flake Caskets. You said that last night when we was going home. Liddell came and sat next to him. Remember you said
yeah, I like to say, damn.
Oh.
Now Rose is in the mix. Quincy is like Rose said, I'm in some of these council people in the neighborhoods doing recall.
She said, some of you, I'm not there to be the, Miss Rose said, I'm not there to be the fifth vote. Like some of y'all are just there to be the fifth vote. Quincy was pissed.
Listen, yeah, you ain't like Quincy, like he be so mad. Why come?
You know they're gonna talk about your ass.
Because Royce did tell him you gotta have thick skin.
Miss Rose, you didn't put out a committee meeting tonight for that comment. I'm just letting you know. They listen. Don't cough.
Right.
You getting put out tonight.
Don't sneeze.
Don't say nothing because they come. They gonna anybody that's light skinned getting put out tonight.
So it is
because they gonna swear it's Miss Rose. I'm telling you. So then, after that, Nadine Roberts lady who was on the ARPA committee, and she got to talking about roadmaps and stuff. That was she got up and did. That's why they had to do the timer. She got to talking about roadmaps to this and roadmaps to that. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. I really don't. She lost me. I'm just that one right there. She just lost me. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real.
We're done.
She lost me. Hey, if I see her, yeah, and people that know me know I'm gonna tell you in your face, just like I'm gonna sit on here. That's like when they say I'm behind them fake pages. Why? When I sit here and talk shit right here in the camera, I don't need no fake page.
It would break my heart if I found out you was behind them fake pages.
It ain't me.
And you could have did that on them fake pages. I ain't had to have all this extra drama. We'd probably be fighting up here. Cause I'll be like, you could have went to them pages and did that.
I'm not off your ass yet this morning, so you leave me alone.
Why? I ain't did nothing to you. I was on time. We was ready to go when you came up in here. We started on time. You was late, but you wasn't late. You steady. We gonna get a people show this morning. Keep playing with me. Keep playing. Yeah.
Keep playing.
Yeah. Show can give them a show.
Keep playing.
I hate to break that light over you. Be like, what's going on up there?
So then the next man,
I have to defend myself.
The next man that came up there, the little man that was trying to fight Kermit and everybody else down there, he was like, "But I agree with you, Dr. Lewis." That's the one that received no warnings, no nothing. He got to stand up and act a damn fool. So we realized his political affiliation. And he said, I like this question when he said, how many council meetings has he been to in the last year? He was like, I've been to 1 or 2.
The one he came and clowned.
The one he came, that's what old girl said, the one you came and clowned at. And then when they asked him who did he vote for mayor, again trying to show political affiliation, he said, it ain't none of y'all business who I voted for. It's personal. If I ain't telling y'all, I ain't gotta tell y'all who I voted for. And you don't. You're right, sir. You don't have to tell us who you voted for. You are absolutely correct. Just know that we're not voting for you either. So I'm just saying, the way you showed your ass down the other day, and they're gonna get up there talking about we all need to get along. We all need to learn how to work together. Don't I listen, when I was director, I told people every day, even when we had job openings, and they would get all dressed up and come in there for the interview. And I told y'all before in this podcast, you interview every day. Not just on the day of your interview. That's when you just dress up and give your best answers and put on your best clothes. Your interview was last month when you was acting a damn fool. His interview was the other day when he was standing up in the aisleway acting a damn fool, and Kermit was like, who the hell is he talking to? I'm talking to you over there. I'm gonna whoop your ass. And then you up there today with your turtleneck sweater on.
That's what I'm saying.
Talking about we all need to get along.
The light bulb came on. That was a light bulb.
No, that was his head shaped like a light bulb.
That's when he realized when that girl said, "No, it was you." Remember, he tried to deny it. Like
Somebody
that
said,
was
did he
him.
have a cocktail? It looked like he did when his ass stumbled. I'm sorry.
But he did try to, like, that wasn't him up there. No, I stand on what I did. I love when these brothers get real political. They try to get astute. Like they all listen was just acting ignorant. That's when you see them on Monday through Friday causing hell. Then come Sunday, they come to church, they figuring they done got it. The Holy Ghost didn't hit them.
Darren, Minister Darren, please put that up because that's it. That's the sum it up right there. You only get one tab to make a first impression. And when you were trying to be an elected official, you only get one time. One time. And the old girl sitting by James, she was never going to let your ass live that down.
So,
you showed your ass in that council meeting. You showed your natural born ass, as the old folks would say.
Oh, yeah, he showed out. But you know what? People do this and don't ever think you're going to have to see them. I guess he didn't know it was going to be a meeting that people come to council. Actually saw him cut up. And he thought he can come in and like deny a possibility.
He never heard A10 News Media Group before. That was what's wrong with him.
Yeah, Paul couldn't help him. Probably tried to tell Paul, edit that out.
Paul said, I can't help you, bro.
Yeah.
But then you know what? I went back and watched, and y'all go watch it too on Reboot. When Shanetta put up them two videos, Ladell and what's the other one? Jigsaw. Oh shit, was walking out. Yeah. She asked Paul at the end, did you get that? Like they was performing for the camera when they was talking. I feel like I'm sexually abused or harassed or whatever she was talking about. She asked Paul, did you get that? I'll go back and pay attention to the end of that. They be performing for the camera. But we already knew that though anyway. So let's get back to D. Eric Walker. And
I knew you knew his name.
Yeah, I got it wrote down. He said his daughter was a deputy and he wanted to know how come the sheriff department wasn't. This is what he said. I ain't got no issues with Swanson and them. But he said he don't want to say his daughter was a deputy and they need to be more involved. And, you know, they weren't feeling that in the first ward either because it's like, baby, right? We don't need no more. We got park, homeland security, park rangers, all of that stuff. We don't need no more police. But we understand what you was trying to say, but then we didn't. And then so he said, people need to change. That's what he said. People need to change down there at council.
Oh, look at Quincy. He's a big one.
Who? That was D. Eric.
You can't tell though.
Oh, well.
For the Quincy.
And then his we'll get back to that one. So then the next lady that got introduced to us was Pastor Linda Anthony. I mean, she pretty much repeated everything that we say on Facebook. I want to know why the store ain't open. Why ain't the store open? Our taxes is going up.
Why the store ain't open?
I don't know. This is her sermon that she was giving.
Oh, go ahead.
And people is losing their homes and the taxes is going up. And the taxes is going up and we ain't got no grocery store and the taxes is going up and our water is bad and he rose on the third day and I was like,
man, we gonna.
That's what she said.
Oh my God.
That's what she said. And then she got through doing all of that preaching and then she said, she dropped the mic and said, I gotta go. Y'all can call me later.
That's what you took from that.
That's all I got. That's all I got. Right here. Real religious. People losing homes.
Oh my God.
Taxes and why the store not open. I mean, I lost after so much preaching that she was, or I don't know what she was trying to do. She seemed like a nice lady.
Oh my God.
She seemed like a really nice lady.
Jerry Winfrey caught her.
I'm not gonna take that away from her. She seemed like she was a nice lady, but that's not what we need up there. Because, no. I mean, if I'm wrong, I know y'all tell me. Okay, well, Sharon said that's all she got too. All of y'all laughing. That's all we got out of that. Then she dropped the mic, and you had that one man sitting there just like Coming to America. That girl was good. That girl knows she was good.
If we're not welcome to these events, you know why.
We going. Oh, we showing up.
You know why
we don't show up, we ain't nobody gonna be there because we the one tell the people about the damn event.
They'd rather have just 2 people now. They probably like, we can take that.
Shit, that's all we got out of that lady last night. And she dropped that mic like sexual chocolate.
Oh my God. Oh.
So then the next one we had was Miss Rose Monroe. And she talked about finally something that we all wanted to know. Where the hell is our ARPA money at?
Oh, that money gone.
She said, they giving all the organizations money, but the people that's asking for money, they don't even have to show up anymore. She talked about blight. She talked about water not being safe. She talked about issues that's pressing in her community. She was honest. She said, I just got back a few years ago and I've been attending city council meetings on the regular. Don't you and when she got to her next question about political affiliation, she said that she voted for the lesser of 2 evils and she voted for Weaver. That's what she said. So, listen, I give you a gold star for keeping it a buck. Everybody else was up there was scared to say. Well, mostly everybody else was up there was scared to say who they voted for. But you kept it a buck. You was like, look, I got back and these are my choices I had. I just went with this one. She kept it real, man. It's time out for all the faking and showboating and shucking and jiving. We didn't had enough of that. We got enough of that going on. Keep it a buck.
Yeah, that was profound. The gracious Rose when she did say, I found that because I know a lot of people gonna be mad like you throwing rocks over there. I'm not.
Well, that's what she said. That disqualified her mentioning. No, I don't think that disqualified her. No, it showed her honesty.
Yeah,
that showed her honesty, in my opinion. Whether who you like, whether who you like, she was honest.
Yeah, that's what I respect out of a person. See all them other 2 who sat up there, and at least he was. That's very personal to me.
I ain't gotta tell you nothing. I ain't gotta tell y'all who I voted.
But that tell you who he voted for.
Neely, and our homegirl sitting by James was like, "That's a Neely vote." I mean, she was calling his ass out. I know he ain't coming tonight because I know he don't want to see her at all. And then the last.
Can you imagine him not to cut you? Can you imagine what council tomorrow when they got it when the council interviewed him?
I can't wait until tomorrow.
Oh my God!
I can't wait until tomorrow. I will have my bottle of papaya juice down there tomorrow.
You know what she gonna be doing? That's what. Did I hear something?
Look, you had me scared. I'm looking like, what the fuck?
That's what she be doing. I hear something. Look,
somebody in the audience? Did somebody breathe too loud?
You know how your parents just look at you when you cut up the one because she looked at you. You supposed to shut up.
Well, the deal is like I read.
The biggest kid.
Oh, let me finish this. Then we're gonna get into all our little pleasantries.
Good morning, LaDale, Nene, and Quincy.
How y'all doing? So then the last one that was up there that wasn't on the list, but she went up there anyway, was Liberty Bell and her child. And her daughter did her opening statement for her. And
shout out to the baby.
Shout out, we love the kids.
That take a lot for a baby to get up and speak.
Right. And so Liberty said that everybody needs to learn the charter. Oh, and then that other lady too with the afro, Brother Robert's sister Nadine, she was on the charter commission too.
What?
She was on, because she was saying she helped rewrite the charter.
She helped.
Well, if she said she helped with the new charter, I'm taking it that she was on the charter commission. Wow. So she was on the charter commission. She go to church with Neely, and she was on the ARPA committee. Y'all do the math. So then back to Liberty Bell. Liberty, she said she supported Mays and Weaver. She said she supported Mays, through the primary. When he didn't make it, then she switched on over to Weaver. She said she'd been to a couple meetings. She kept it a buck too. And she said people need to learn the charter. They need to learn Robert's rules. And if she elected, she'll help. She'll help the people. And she said she got a lot of time. And she talked to her neighbors and she helped work on home something. I mean, it's a lot of people saying that they had May's blessing, but I don't know. Mr. Mays is gone. So I don't know if these people on here that, certain ones mentioned his name last night and said that they was working with him and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if he gave them their blessing or not. Only them, Mays, and the Lord know. So I ain't about to get off into all of that. But last night, I'm telling you, all I know, we had 18 candidates. Now, I officially heard it was 14. Little birdie told me it was 14. And then they did that disqualification where all your bills had to be paid, knocked out 90% of the first ward. And so I've been working on my personality disorder, but self came back out last night. And I need y'all to help me with this because I said, self, do y'all remember when Liddell popped back up on the scene? Didn't her daddy have a high water bill? Did she get it switched over into her name? Or did she pay that water bill off? I couldn't remember. I want y'all to help me out. Because everybody up there on council, bills don't be paid up. So why would you just throw that out there? A qualification that is going to help the masses. Remember, now, Liddell, you said it. You said it just the other day before yesterday to be exact. Helping the North Side pride, all of this type of stuff. But then you're going to put in a caveat that's going to hurt the people. Hell, if everybody's bills is paid, well, nobody need no help, right? Why would you do that? Why? And that's not it. You don't want to waving that yellow folder around. We need to follow the charter. We need to follow the charter. Why? Is it because the person that y'all want to select got all his bills paid? We're asking the question. So I think the main question, instead of just going around and around and around and around about it, was it a legal opinion that was it a legal opinion given by Attorney Kim saying that y'all could do this? Because the main question that a lot of people want to know, and it's not just me, we talking about people that got some big titles. Where's the legislation where it came out that said that you had to have these qualifications in order to run for public office? Because y'all didn't have to have it when y'all ran, did y'all? Was y'all bills all paid up when y'all ran? I mean, even your pastor had the water bill plan when Mayor Weaver was mayor down there. Your pastor had to have a little hookup on his water because he didn't stay current on his water bill either. So you talk about people staying current on their bills. I mean, you need to do your research, Liddell. That's all I'm saying. So what do y'all think about that? We should do a GoFundMe and pay the water bill. Pay the water bill for who? Hell, pay the water bill for everybody, for the North Side.
South Side.
So what did Dennis say? Mickey, can you please help me out with the comments here?
I got you.
Dennis, Councilman Pfeiffer, put up a very, very good comment that I would like to read for the masses. Number 3 and number 4 owe the county $4,000 in fees for campaign finance, but everyone else got to be paid up.
What?
Troubling, to say the least. Troubling. That's just troubling. I mean, Why? I thought the ARPA money was here to help. Oh, sorry. How dare I say ARPA money was here to help the people?
You know what Judy said? It's not your money.
It was sent to the government. It was not sent to you. That money was sent to us.
I'm like, brother,
Clack,
how did
clack.
they run?
That's it, clack.
How did they run?
How did they run? Now, see, at the beginning of our meeting, and I said it yesterday, Quincy, I thought, went over there and asked Attorney Kim, like, we can't do this, man. You got to send notices out to people. You can't just tell them they disqualified because their bills ain't paid. Oh, what you say? Read it again. What did he say? He said number 3 and number 4 will owe $4,000 in campaign finances. Something.
4K each.
4K each. Number 3 and number 4. Troubling to say the least.
But that's what I'm saying. You see how the rules get broke, but they have to follow the charter.
But they breaking the rules.
He's saying that was after they ran.
That was after they ran, number 3 and number 4. So we can honestly say that everybody that ran for council had all of their bills paid up when they ran. Over the last 100 years.
Well, Liddell was only in that seat. I mean, not in the seat, in that residence for 10 months.
But they showed where her daddy had that high-ass water bill and then it went away. She got it switched to her name.
When you locked in with the mayor.
I mean, so but I'm saying, she said she stayed at that address. The water bill wasn't paid and she ran. Now you want to put stipulations on. Why y'all trying so hard to hold the first ward in bondage? That should be the real question. What is y'all trying to do to the first ward?
But who will put opposition in? Only way you can get a true what's the name unless the people pick the first ward.
Never gonna let that happen.
Well, they'll let it happen in November. Right. They're just not gonna let it do right now. I've been saying that this ain't nothing new. Liddell, for one, gonna want whoever come here gonna be loyal to her. Mm-hmm. So let's get that right. So they know they losing because just think about it. Just say the 3 get them. They get them when they be back up to 4. They got to keep it at a 4-9. I mean a 4-5 advantage because then just say when it come time for that first ward seat, and then say Dennis don't get Tanya don't get the 5-4 vote, or they get a 6 vote because Candace seat coming up too. Mm-hmm. All you gotta do is look how hard Candace didn't want that seat to be on there. She didn't want to have to run for it. A lot of these people that's getting selected, no, they couldn't win it if they outright had to run for it. That's why I keep telling you with Davina. Davina play games, and I go back to this. That was a learned behavior. She learned how to play the game. And you know how people will tell you when you get into a job, hey, this how you gotta go do. Just look what Paul said. Oh, I gotta be cool with all 9 of the ward people. Council people. I got to be cool with all 9. That ain't how you was being cool, Paul. I seen you was arguing with Tanya, doing stuff against Jerry.
Videotape here.
But you didn't do that against Liddell, though. See,
he said they was right.
Yeah.
He stayed on their good side because they had the votes to keep him with that job.
That's what it was, and that's how you see Davina. Davina, like, you know, they all, my job can be gone. So, you know.
It is. She tried. Davina. We believe you training your replacement. I'm just saying that's the word. That's just the word, Davina. Don't teach that girl everything.
But I do get it. Who would invite somebody to take them down? You put somebody in the seat that can hurt you. Neely seen the games. He seen how he was working from that state rep seat, the problems he was causing. Do you think he want them issues? Usually when a person, when they do it to you, they don't want it done back to them.
Right.
So why you think he trying to block everything that was going on? Like he's Ethics and Accountability Board. He didn't want them good problems.
Mr. King, you're not standing on business. I said it. You're not standing on business. Nope, because y'all still writing love letters, as Carol would say.
Yeah.
Ain't shit going on. It seemed like everything around, every board around here in Flint Nearly got his fingers stuck in there somewhere,
Down to the
controlling
school
it.
board.
School everywhere.
Yeah,
Every board you name.
Yeah, he touching it.
Everything. And it's just sad. Angie, I don't either. Angie says she don't understand why a complaint or a lawsuit hasn't been won. It seemed like this. I mean, I think what we should be pushing is to get people to vote. No matter what we do, day after day after day, we sit on here, we know what all the problems are. We know the issues, we know the problem. But in order to change the dynamics, because they know the history of Flint, people not going to get out and vote. Gloria Davis says Trump owes millions of dollars and he's allowed to run for president. Flint resident can't run for council seat because of a water bill. A poison water bill at that. 10 years next month of poison water. And they mad because the people not paying for their poison water bill. Highest water bills in the country. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Can't get their roofs fixed. Can't get no ARPA relief. But then you got the council people that say that y'all elected. That's working for you, working against you. Working against you. They know the first ward. Hell, half of Flint is behind on something.
So, yeah.
But the first ward, to put them stipulations on the first ward and say, if your bill's not current, you can't run. But then you the first one to say we need to follow the charter. And we sit right there every week and say you only follow it when it's convenient for you. Because this shit show ain't in the charter. It ain't in the if it's in the charter,
What
I will
about stand ease?
Stand at ease. That's part of the new rules that they ain't even put in effect yet. They do what they want to do because don't nobody call them out. I ain't never heard that shit before in my life.
It's like
people need to show up to council meetings. You see how empty that chamber be? That's why they ain't got no fear in their heart. That's why she be sitting up there laughing like the same ones every week. Ain't nobody listening to them. We're gonna get the same 20 people down here every week. Ain't nobody coming. They have no fear in their heart. That's why they keep running over y'all. Show up to these meetings. Tell them how you feel. Damn it, if they got to put everybody out, let them put everybody out. Tanya, Jerry, and Dennis can't do it by themselves. They can't. It's like it's almost to the point of why even go and tape? Why even go? When we see Eva ass roll up in there, we already know what time it is. They got everything about the past, just like the other day. Just like the other day. Today, Eva won't be there. Everything's going to get separated, and they won't even make it through the whole finance committee meeting because Judy going to get up and roll up out of there. She's going to get frustrated. The Dale going to be running the meeting from behind the scenes. And then you're going to see all the people that's running for the first ward seat. They all miraculously going to pop up at today's meeting like they've been so involved.
Like how they did in the 7th ward.
Yeah. Then you ain't going to never see them again once they lose. I think the message is that we gotta push is to vote.
Yeah.
Vote.
Because because I know getting a lawyer, you have to pay these lawyers. And I'll reiterate it again. It bears being repeated again. Lawyers have to be paid. I would love if I had a good 10 or 12,000 to go get a lawyer, but we can pay for some of this stuff that's going on. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have 10 or 12 to go ahead and try to fight this because it is sad that what you're seeing what's going on.
It's very sad.
But when you see the courts at the top not even doing nothing to them, what we supposed to do?
Nothing. I mean, you would think that the Flint residents would. I think they want to fight, but people so scared of retaliation. Like they scared of retaliation and they scared to get messed with on their jobs. Trust me, I know I done been there. Because they gonna retaliate. They gonna mess with you on your job, but you gotta stand up for something. Lord, or damn, they just gonna keep rolling over and oh. $2 million for them trash cans. That's what they told us. And we going into April. No trash cans. Not a priority waste. They don't even know what we're talking about. Rolled down the street yesterday. Shit, they throw the trash in the back of the truck and just throw your damn trash can in the seat or wherever the hell it land at now. They don't give a damn. They got the contract for the next 27 years. They don't care. Y'all better stop. Phone lines is open. 810-207-5058. Let's see what y'all got to say. Because we already know that's an unofficial list that came out. So we don't know who else gonna pop up on that list tomorrow when it comes down to the interviews. And I think everybody should be asked the same interview questions. Make it fair. Don't ask your friends that you like easy questions and then get Miss Rose up there and ask her something like, what's 1 divided by 72 minus n? Carry the 6. Don't do that. But Davina said all she can do is suggest to them. You the clerk. You better stand on business.
Or 2 to decline. Press. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Miss Sangwood, good morning.
Good morning.
I haven't looked at it, the meeting yet, because I just saw it this morning, but I am going to look at it when I come back. But they already got who they're going to pick. Mm-hmm. They already know who they want, and I don't even know why they want to go through all this drama mess. Mm-hmm. They got somebody that they can control, especially somebody that Neely can control. Mm-hmm. But see, what they don't realize is when they don't vote his ass back in, and your ass ain't being voted back in, you lost your control. Mm-hmm. But the residents, y'all just need to get y'all asses up. Mm-hmm. What more do they need to do to y'all before y'all say enough is enough?
That's what I'm saying.
And if y'all don't go out there and vote, if y'all can't stand up and voice your opinion, who am I? I'm on the outside looking in at that bullshit mess. At least I can say we don't have that shit here. Mm-hmm. But y'all going for the okie dokie shit. Mm-hmm. And they are making a total ass out of you residents. Yep. And for them, and that's what they're gonna try. Naturally, that was their goal, was to get Miss Carter, Miss Burns, and Dennis Pfeiffer up out of there. Mm-hmm. Because they cannot control them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They can't. Y'all can just say they can remove them, but then when y'all election come in, they're gonna be back up in there.
Right.
And y'all gonna be out.
Right.
Make it make sense. Because right now, the bullshit y'all doing, it don't make no damn sense. Instead of y'all fighting for rights, okay, wait a minute, baby. Instead of y'all fighting for rights, y'all stuck on bullshit, corruption shit. Yeah. But like I said, y'all might as well tell them what side you were, because they gonna get that yellow, that no horn outfit for y'all. And Quincy,
don't cuss the baby out.
Quincy, I'm not even gonna. I can't say nothing else about Quincy, because that's just a stupid ass himself. I'm sorry, I can't cuss. I'm sorry. But he is. Okay, get to work. But he's just fucking stupid. You a dumb motherfucker. Just stupid. Here you got the opportunity and you let them bitches throw you under the bus. Because that's what they doing. They throwing your ass up under the bus. They don't give a fuck about you, Quincy. Only using you for their advantage.
Right.
When are you gonna sit there and say enough is enough?
Enough is
Quincy,
enough.
I'm trying to help your dumb ass. Cause that bitch already gone. She's scared of my deal. She's scared of that big ass bully bitch. Just try to home.
All right, 18. We got some more callers. They rolling in this morning. You're gonna have to double dip on us, okay?
I'm gonna get it out to the door. Thank God I got in.
All right.
Me and my grandbaby going to the store.
Well, have fun with your grandbaby.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Uh-oh. I see as soon as she hung up and then the other call, somebody had called back because the phone was going. I'm tired today. Come on, call back. 810-207-5058. We had 25 callers come through and now the damn phone ain't ringing. Hold on, caller. Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in.
Good morning.
Hey, Jessica. There you go.
Have mercy. The stupidity is real. I agree with St. Louis. So not only is Quincy Murphy an idiot, but he is a moral coward. And if there's nothing that I hate worse than stupidity, it's moral cowardice. So my question to him is, what do you think is going to happen after you get off council? You got to go back to that same third ward and look them same people in the face. And you're going to be accountable for everything that you chose to do and chose not to do from your council seat. If you go back and you look at meetings, there's a record of this shit. You can go back and look at all the meetings and everything that he stood for, everything that he claimed to stand for, all of the advocacy that he's done. But then you get a little bit of power.
Hey, turn your background stuff back. Your feedback in the background down. Just okay.
Oh, hold on 1 second. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yep, you good.
All right. So you have a documented history of semi-articulate advocacy, and it was good advocacy because you were quite literally moving the city forward, or trying to move the city forward, and not in that sort of euphemistic way that Liddell does. But then you get on council, you sell your vote, and you become a moral coward. And you give all of these speeches, and you make all of these empty threats, and then you get chastised, and you continue to do the wrong thing. And he got so defensive because Dennis called his ass out. Dennis said, you do this shit all the time. Mm-hmm. You fall in line with them. You are one of the five. It's unfortunate that you are uncomfortable being lumped in as one of the five, but your voting record speaks for itself. And he gets defensive. I vote for my own mind. But then you turn around and you vote like the hive mind.
Yep.
You have repeatedly done that. And the problem is that when you're dealing with moral cowardice from that position has profound and far-reaching consequences for thousands of people in this case.
So your moral cowardice is why $94 million came into the city of Flint and went to everybody other than the folks that it should have been going to. Your moral cowardice is why a lot of investigative hearings that should have been held, where things that should have been exposed, would have been exposed, were shot down. A lot of really good ideas that were designed to do good for the citizens of Flint never saw the light of day because you voted in lockstep with a bunch of sociopaths.
Right.
But what you need to remember is that unless by some miracle you get reelected, you got to take your ass back to the third ward. And you have to shop in those same stores, go to those same corner stores, and look those same people in the face. And you're going to be responsible for that. So you either got to move or either you got to make plans to move the fuck out of Flint or grow some balls, snatch them out of Liddell's purse, and start voting the right way.
Well, then, as we wrap up, we got about 20 seconds. What you think about that meeting, though? Like the first ward replacement?
I'm gonna hedge a little bit. I mean, I have my opinions about those people, and it's ultimately up to the citizens to decide. I can't say that I was terribly impressed with anybody. That's just me sitting on the outside, and it's not because, me not being terribly impressed doesn't have anything to do with the fact that they're not Eric Mays, because nobody can be Eric Mays. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the stuff that I'm hearing is stuff that I hear from. I'm just so cynical about politicians these days that I just wasn't moved by anybody. I'm just looking to see. Because Candace Mashat sounded real to the people who didn't know her. She sounded promising. I actually was hoping that they'd get some young blood on that council. And then she got on there and she turned out to be a shill and another moral coward, a sociopath. Right. So I don't know what to think about anybody. I like Liberty Bell. And I like, what's the other one? I like Rose. I've heard her name come up before. But I don't live in the first ward. I can't tell them definitely can't tell them how they should vote. Like I said, I put my questions, if I had to say, or if I could actually pose questions, all of my questions would have to do with the integrity that you need to have as a council member. Are you going to sell your vote? Are you going to hold colleagues accountable? You're going to hold your friends accountable when they commit hate crimes against other colleagues? Yeah. Are you going to hold white supremacist residents accountable when they write creepy-ass fan fiction about black women?
Right.
Are you going to weaponize the police because somebody rolled their eyes or looked at you the wrong way? Yeah. Are you going to make sure you not weaponizing the police like a drive-by shooter who, instead of getting the one that they came for, they just aim at anybody?
Okay, cousin, we got to wrap up.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Love you. Have a good one.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
I see. I didn't touch nothing and all the calls went away, but they'll come back. 810-207-5058. And we want to know what y'all thought about the first ward meeting last night if y'all watched it. There's somebody been calling from New York like a mug.
Start the call or two to decline. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, my name is EJ. I am originally from Bronx, New York, residing in North Carolina.
Hello.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good.
Good. I've been following the story. It started out as like a soap opera thing for me, and I've been following it from maybe about a year ago with Eric Mays, and now it's ended up just being aware of community and how much the community needs to be involved. So first of all, I want to thank you for just making me aware, because I just never knew all of these things were happening in community. We heard about the Flint situation with the water, but so as time went on, we forgot about it. Right. And your show helped me grow as far as awareness is concerned. My question is, if we know certain things, let's say, for instance, with the chat, I know that, sometimes I'm on the chat during council meetings, and it's been a known fact, maybe, that even Worthing and maybe Liddell is on the chat engaging with community members and being disrespectful and cursing people out and making fun of people's names. And if we know this to be a fact, how do you report something like that? I mean, it's fun and games at the moment, but then when you think about it, like, why do we know that council meetings, council members are on the chat actually being disrespectful and nothing gets done about that? How do you remedy something like that?
So we've been trying to figure that out for the last couple of years. I mean, not only is Eva in the chat, she makes posts. She takes pictures of Councilwoman Burns. She makes videos just the other day of Dennis and Councilwoman Burns and Councilwoman Winfrey Carter and post them live during the meeting when she's supposed to be paying attention, and nothing happens. The whole city, the mayor, everybody knows this. Nothing happens. So when you find out what we can do, let us know, because we can't get no justice here.
My God.
No
well,
justice.
I'll be praying for that. I definitely am a fan now of Flint, Michigan, and whatever I can do to help the community, just, I guess, make the announcement and let us know.
I will. Thank you so much for watching from New York. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye.
Press 1 to start the call, or 2 to the call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
What's up? I'm calling from DuPont Street. How y'all doing today?
What's going on, Rich? Rich, I think you kind of like A10 News Media Group now.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, you watch this every day now.
It's just important that some things got to be said. Y'all all right with me? Come on now. No, I can't wait till I see you tonight. But anyway.
All right.
Winters.
What's up?
I got to ask you a question.
Ask me a question.
Because.
Go ahead.
It takes a resolution and 6 votes to remove the mayor, right?
Well, according to them, it only takes 5 now.
Well, what about to remove a council person?
It just depends on how many people they got and who they trying to remove.
Well, with this appointment, they now have 6 votes.
Huh?
So
how? What's 6?
Yeah.
What 6 you got?
I got the 5 and the new guy and the new girl, whoever they put in that seat. But just like when y'all had a serious problem with me, and then somebody else was sending y'all $100 a day, who y'all gonna make join 810? The person sending you $100 a day, or a person like me that's giving you a headache?
Neither one of y'all.
That's the same thing for the city council. Why they gonna pick somebody that's gonna go against the grain?
They not. We know that. We know
so
they not.
So that's gonna give them 6 votes.
They gonna
and
pick Leon Elamine. I don't know why everybody's so scared. They gonna pick Leon Elamine. That's what the streets is saying. Put it out there. Keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Leon, as Derek said last night.
Did he show up last night?
No, Roy said he was out of town.
Okay. Hey, why Roy didn't set something up for the people, for the first ward residents, to talk to the city council?
Well,
why is everybody so much in a rush to replace Eric May?
Well, you know what? I'm glad you asked that, because I asked him that too. And he said that the reason why the residents couldn't talk to council because if it's more than 3 of them in the same place, they are violating the Open Meetings Act.
Well, you can have a meeting. You can, man, they be using some. That's why I was there last night for about 10 seconds. I can't be around ignorant people making up ignorant excuses like that. If you schedule a meeting just like you schedule a meeting for just like this Thursday meeting, instead of them meeting the candidates, meet the residents. They don't want to meet the residents because they don't care what the residents have to say.
And I'm scared that they're not going to have public speaking tomorrow. So I will implore all of the residents to come and speak tonight at public speaking. Because I don't know if you're going to be allowed to speak tomorrow before they select somebody.
We need at least 50 residents there at 4:30 today. And we going inside at 5. Y'all ain't got to stand outside all day. But we need to let them know that they need to listen to us. Do you listen to the way Quincy talk?
Yeah.
Quincy talk like I want to vote the way I vote and middle finger to y'all.
And has said that. Yeah.
Y'all don't want me to bring my people up here.
Yeah.
Quincy, you are elected to serve, not dictate. Liddell. And let me say one thing, I gotta give Quincy credit though. Because it's all of them guys who wants to lose the election today, Quincy would be the only one to come to council meeting tomorrow. Them other all 7, they wouldn't even be at city council meeting if they wasn't elected.
I agree with you on that too.
And then the person that they gonna put in that seat, you say Leon Alameen.
Yeah.
When the last time he been at city council?
I don't.
How many years?
I don't know.
So you gonna that's been active at city council for damn near as long as AC Dumas with somebody that ain't never been to city council meeting?
Well, you see that the deck is pretty well damn stacked. Okay, we got 2 people that we know so far that's on there from the ARPA committee, Leon Elamine and that Roberts lady.
And was that committee legal or what? What they ever find out about that?
I don't know what happened with that Lento case.
That was a Lento case?
Yeah.
Oh my God. He gonna get that. But if they was wrong, they gonna win.
Well, we calling for residents to show up today at 4:30 on the front line of City Hall. I mean, stand up for something, please, y'all. Come inside and stand up. Line the aisleways and let them know how y'all feel about picking the replacement for the first ward, even though they ain't gonna hear you. But you got to show up. You got to stand up for your right. You got to. Or they gonna keep putting stipulations. Next is gonna be if you don't have a car with full coverage insurance, you can't run.
Hey, listen. So I was watching Eric, one of Eric's old podcasts, right? Not podcast, when he was speaking to the council. He told them that he needed more than 5 minutes, so the people are gonna have to tune into the Eric Mays show. How you think we feel with 3 minutes?
Wait a minute, Rich. I got a comment from Woodrow Green. Mickey, put that up there. He said, Rich got his public speaking comments, his public speaking points down. Tell Rich to bring up, they will have 3 nonprofit initiators, directors on council getting money. Because I believe Leon,
first time in the history has been done.
If Leon Elamine gets it, he will be the 3rd one because I think Made Institute got some money.
I ain't gonna vote for your grant. You ain't vote for mine.
Yeah.
That's all work together. You get 3, I get 2, and she get 1. Then I get 1, and she get 2, and you get 3.
Wait a minute. Okay, Rich, I gotta get this other caller. It's the sister caller.
All right, go on to get the calls. I'll see y'all at 4:30.
Okay, bye-bye.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. Press 1. The call will start at the beep.
810's on. Sister Audrey Muhammad, you got the floor, baby.
How y'all doing this morning?
We doing good.
So now look, I'm gonna tell y'all it's a show y'all see and a show y'all don't see. So a lot of times I miss meetings because of my work schedule. So I was in the back of the room yesterday.
Okay.
And Liddell constantly stayed on her phone, either looking at messages and texting people or watching y'all live feed so she could see what people were saying on the live feed. So I'm in the back of the room, I'm watching her. She wasn't looking up on that phone until they gave Eric Mays 90 days, and she looked up, and then they say something about the frivolous five. Then she look up because she want to see what they saying about her. She was in the back. Quincy wasn't so much. Quincy put his head down when y'all started talking about him being that fifth vote. I watched that stuff. I was looking at some of that stuff. I could see that on the screen. But I'm just telling you, it's a show you see and a show you don't see. So I started making some phone calls too. So I was one of the ones who got locked out of the meeting the other day. Don't think that we ain't gonna report y'all city council and the city of Flint, because those doors are supposed to be open. It's an open meeting that you all were in violation of the charter by locking the doors and locking residents out from being able to have access to the meeting. Right. Yes, the meeting was still in progress. It had not shut down. I was on the line watching them still vote down stuff, and I was watching it on the line. It was shut down. There was still people in there. That door wasn't supposed to be locked. We got to start, even if we think they ain't going to do nothing, we got to start complaining to the point to where it may be possibly lead the state attorney general's office and go what? To the national attorney general's office, because now that's a violation of rights. That's a violation to the voters. It's a lot of things that they breaking and a lot of laws they breaking, but they look for us not to do anything. And I think I made a comment yesterday. It might be time for us to go back and do like, and some of the people around the country may not know, Flint was the start and the one who put fair housing on the map. Flint, because of the General Motors and stuff and them blocking out black folks and not paying them and all of that kind of stuff, and we wasn't allowed to live in certain parts of the city. Fair Housing Act started in Flint, Michigan. Guess what? Them people, I have family members that sat down on the lawn and risked getting arrested. They risked getting a lot of stuff done to them. We got to stand up and not be afraid, because guess what? It's only a limited amount of them. It's a whole lot of us. They're not going to come after us like that. And that one little guy, I'm going to call him the little guy. I'm going to just call it like it is. The white police officer that's there that keep allowing himself to get weaponized, he need to go down just like Metcalf, because he keep allowing himself to be weaponized. He allows the council to attack the public, but don't allow the public to attack or say anything to the council. That means he's showing biases as a police officer, and he's showing discrimination. That's what it is. And if the police chief and the mayor uphold them, then they're upholding discrimination and all of that kind of stuff too. But I know we had some offline communication. There's a lot of stuff that's going on with those candidates. The ones that I picked and I choose and I think are the best, Liberty Bell and Rose. And I talked to both of them. Well, I know Liberty Bell, and I could just vouch for her that she did do a lot of work with Eric Mays. As a matter of fact, when I ran, that was who Eric called to help me out and send me to people to go get signatures, send me to people to get help and assistance. It was Liberty that I was communicating with a lot of times for Eric. Eric was out there feet on the ground, but Liberty sent me to a lot of people's houses, and she said, hold on, I got a couple more, and I'm going to send you their addresses. So I know Liberty has been working with Eric for sure, and I know Rose has been working with Eric, so I can vouch for those two. The other one, I don't know. So that's what I did want to say that in their behalf. And I did talk to both of them, and they both have agreed that when they get ready to run, they're going to be neck and neck. They're going to run together. They're going to do this stuff together because they're going to work in the community. I really like Rose talking about going out there and getting those other grants. She's been saying what I've been saying all along. I told her I want to be her mentee. She can mentor me. She's going out to look for funding outside of the city of Flint, because I've been saying to Mickey, no, I said, they not going to give us nothing. Now, what we going to do? We got to go outside sources. I'm going to put it out there. When the My Foundation turned down my daughter for funding, she went outside of the city and got funding for programs inside of the city of Flint. So you got to think outside the box. We all got to think outside the box. Let them have their money. Go ahead. They got their last today, but God gonna have his in the end. They know that they ain't right. God always sides on the side of the righteous. We out there trying to work for the people. We out there doing for the people what needs to be done. We already know that they not. God don't like that. I can just tell you that. He ain't pleased with that. He's never been pleased with people, the government especially, not working in behalf of the people.
Right.
So that's all I really wanted to say. It was something else you asked for. It was something else I needed to answer. You was asking questions. I was going in and out.
I can't remember.
Okay, that's okay, because I didn't answer who my choices were. I cracked up when I asked him, oh boy, shouldn't he try to justify what he did in the council meeting on Monday? Yeah. Man, you went off on the other people in the audience talking about, I just didn't agree with it. No, dude, go ahead and go. If you they choice and pick, you really showing their hand. You a time bomb waiting to happen. They probably ain't gonna pick and choose you either because they can see you a time bomb.
We ain't gotta see him no more. We won't see him no more after tomorrow.
No, he ain't. We ain't really been seeing him anyway. But that was just so crazy to me. I never met Miss Brother Robert's sister and everything. I never met her, and I didn't know that. But what does concern me and throw up a flag was that you was on that charter commission. And what do you got to say about the charter? Are they following the charter? Are you even standing up and saying, hey, this ain't what's being done? Because as a charter commission, you still have a voice.
He was on the charter commission, Sister Audrey, but never brought up any ARPA money concerns. That's a red flag.
He never brought up none of the concerns. And right, exactly. Those are red flags, woman. Don't you know that? That throws you under the bus, and I'm not trying to be funny. I didn't know who she was. She might would have had a chance, but if you was on that committee, like Quincy, and still ain't following the charter, you know it inside and out. You know why y'all picked and chose the stuff you chose to be in the charter, and you ain't got nothing to say about it. You should at least have come to a meeting and said, look, I was a part of this charter commission. This is not being followed, and her intent, or whatever it was, but you seem to be going with the status quo. You going along with everybody else.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, if you didn't speak up and say something, you going along with it.
And even
you going right along with what's going on.
And you remember when Tanya invited Tanya and Jerry, but she said we want to talk to all of the ARPA people, and she wanted to. You remember when she said that, Nick? We wanted to meet all of the ARPA people. She never showed up there. And that's why that question was asked, when the last time you've been to a council meeting? She said it. She only come when something interests her. So she wasn't interested in coming to talk about the ARPA money that the citizens need. Put that out there.
See, that right there, that's a flag right there. Everybody, I'm gonna be like this. Everybody that was on that ARPA committee, whether I like you personally or not, you all put up a red flag and a concern to me because you did not come, and somewhere or another, you failed the people too. Every single one of y'all. I know, I done did some work with Leon Elamine in the past, but that sent up a flag to me. I ain't trying to be funny. I think April Cook is on there. I love April. That sent up a flag to me if y'all ain't came to none of those meetings and have talked. But those people, I have respect for them, but still just the same, y'all didn't come, and y'all got to look out a little bit more for us as the residents. And it made me concerned that you are a CEO of a non-profit. Is it 3 or is it 4 of them? Because Candace, Liddell, what does Quincy do over there in that little group? He ain't the CEO of a non-profit. He's running an organization over there and asking for funds. And then you got Leon, who's also a CEO of a non-profit. Oh, those throw up all the flags for me that none of y'all need to be on that council. Now, what? We ain't talked about Judy and her little dealings or whatever else she got that she's involved in.
Right.
Come on, let's talk about all of them. Judy, you hard. She's sitting quiet because she don't want y'all to bring up about her. Let's go and start digging into her. Y'all messing around. Y'all want to be revealing and putting out everybody else's business. Let's start putting out y'all business. Y'all don't want y'all addresses posted on Facebook, and we know y'all been posting other people's addresses, they bills, they outstanding bills, or whatever else they got, and messing with folks on the side. We know that y'all doing all of that. We done heard y'all, and we done seen it. Y'all hands is in it. Your hands was in that Liddell when you got your neighbor's car towed. We already know that. So let's go ahead and pull out the rest of the dirty dealers y'all done done.
Right. Okay,
Yep.
sister.
And so Judy, I'm just saying, Judy throwing up a flag because she's sitting a little too quiet. You know, when the person that got their hand all the way in it the most, and they sitting a little quiet, like she said to me, like, what did she say in that council meeting about me? I'm kind of concerned. I don't really want to say one way or the other. But you said it when you voted against me getting up there to speak. Y'all didn't know I didn't really want to get up there to speak. So you wasn't hurting me, Liddell, by trying to turn it down. You was trying to go at me and that Tanya. But y'all knew that girl, I knew them organizations did not have a HIPAA plan and process in place. I knew that. And they going to be messing up getting people medical information, and they got nobody sworn that they won't even share their information.
Right.
Wrong. Y'all wrong for even having an organization that you didn't even have that already in place. That means you didn't do your homework. I love Mother Jones. Mother Jones, y'all wrong. Y'all didn't do that homework, and you don't need no money to be passing out no flyers for an organization that's already passing out flyers.
And make a
they already
phone
got
call.
their means and ways of passing it out.
Leave Mother Jones alone, because I'm trying to go get a job, because she got a couple $100,000 that she gonna be paying people to make phone calls. I love you, Mother Jones.
I know she do.
God
I love
bless
Mother
you.
Jones, though. I do, but they just gotta start making sure they got stuff in place and hiring qualified people to make sure. Because one of the people that she done hired should have at least known to tell her where's the policy at for HIPAA. If they didn't, y'all need to find somebody who's qualified. And that guy talking about he's from, what was it, the medical place, and you ain't asking them about it. Now you making me concerned about where you work. Where do you work at again? I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm done. I probably done said too much. I'm gonna be on a crossfire today. Later on today, I'm gonna be getting some shots fired at me. I guess later on today.
That's
But I
all
want
right.
y'all shoot the fire shot.
You can join the rest of the Muffet babies. We'll be okay.
Out and shot already. So, but anyway, I love y'all.
All right, we'll see you down there tonight.
Okay then.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
So yeah. So maybe they can, Mickey, maybe they can report it to the Ethics and Accountability Board. I'm just saying. Mr. Joe King, I know you're not standing on business, but if we had, hold on, let me get this call. If we had an ombudsman, then she would be able to look into these things, like not being able to run if you don't have all the old bills paid and all of that. But Miss Shaxter Little, it's your fault. It's your fault, because we tried to get you to come up to First Union the other day and get sworn in, because Davina said that she ain't swore you in because you haven't reached out to her. Who did she tell that to me? One of somebody at the meeting. One of the guys she told at the meeting. So Miss Shaxter Little, go upstairs right now and tell Davina that you're reaching out to her right now so you can get sworn in. She said you didn't reach out to her. So you're going to get sworn in so you can handle this mess that's going on right now. Because we need you down there. We need your help. We need your help. So Miss Shaxter Little, I need you to stand on business. And next time you got to call Davina to get sworn in, because she said y'all ain't call her, or she would have did it. Phone lines is open, 810-207-5058. Call us and let us know what you think about the meeting from last night. I can't wait till tomorrow. Tonight really ain't gonna make a difference. Then I don't even. Mickey, you think they're gonna have a quorum tonight? Mickey, talk. He said, He like, what more you want me to say? It ain't gonna be no quorum tonight. Well, Mickey, I hope it's a quorum tonight. Good morning, Carla. You been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello, Winters, and good morning, Mickey and Winters. I haven't called in a while, but this is Christine from Pittsburgh, and everything Sister Muhammad said, everything Sister Muhammad said is on point. I think it's time to go to the state representatives. And I have a question, like when the 7th Ward was getting appointed, how come they didn't specify anything about a water bill then?
Because allegedly she's staying in an apartment, so maybe the water and the heat is included in her rent payment.
But it still wasn't. There was other people that was going up for the 7th Ward that didn't live in a house, that didn't live in an apartment. It was never specific because they didn't know who they was going to pick at first, right?
Yeah, but that was last year rules. The rules changed in every other month.
Oh,
last year rules.
Every other month. So okay, I get it, because that's what the crookedness is all about in Flint.
Right.
How they're doing things and how they're changing the rules. But what I was going to say was that I do echo the sentiments of Sister Muhammad, because it is time to go to the state representatives. And every time you beg them to come to the meeting, it's less and less people there. And I feel so bad every time. I haven't been calling, but I've been in that chat arguing with people, not on 810. I just happened to go on pause before as a mistake, because I can only watch you on the phone, on my phone, not on the YouTube side on my iPad. But anyway, it's just so disturbing. And I could say for the most part, yesterday, they're going to pick whoever they want to pick. And we just have to, I'm still in with the fight. I don't live there, but I'm still in with the fight with you. So
thank you so much.
And the support.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Right,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Listen, y'all, they gon' pick.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline.
Okay?
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning. Well, I guess they didn't want to talk. Maybe that was Leon calling in. Leon, can you call in and talk to us? Like, have they told you that you was getting picked tomorrow? Or somebody call in and talk to us. Am I the only people the person that's hearing this out there in the streets? I don't even be in the streets like that. And I be hearing what's going on. Golly, how y'all just
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Well, good morning, Winston.
Well, good morning, Tia.
Good morning, Nikki.
Good morning.
Tia, what you think about last night? I'm about to. Oh, she go ahead with your introductions.
And the 810 morning crew.
Yes. Now, Tia, you was there last night, and the only thing that took me out is when you said, "Can you just answer the questions? We don't want to hear no more sermons." Because I thought they was about to open up the doors of the church.
Winston, let me say this. I have not been feeling well, and I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
I was at home watching, and the buffoonery that I was listening to, I had to get up. I had to. Okay. I am a first ward resident.
Yes, you are.
And I'm going to tell you, the preacher lady was gone by the time I got there. Mm-hmm. But I'm not looking for a preacher to fill the first ward council seat. I'm not.
Man. Yes, ma'am.
Miss Nadine Roberts. In my opinion, she has a superiority attitude. I'm not looking for her to sit in that seat either. Because in the first ward, we have people from all walks of life.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have to consider the least of these.
Yes.
So if your nose is all twisted up in the air, you're not looking down on the least of these. So I don't need her in that seat either.
No, keep talking. I got to go to the bathroom too. Keep talking.
Mr. Walker, I wasn't at the council meeting where allegedly he showed his tail. But he showed his hand and his head last night. I'm not looking for him neither. Because if you can't come to the council meetings and be engaged in what's going on, you don't even know what's going on in the first ward. Because you're not paying attention to anything. So I don't need him in that seat either. Then we get to Miss Liberty Bell. Now, she's engaged from what I understand, and I've seen her at a couple of the council meetings. But she was talking all around the bush. She did answer some questions, but I'm not only a critical listener, I am also an analytical thinker. And I need people to answer the questions that are proposed to them, not give me all this fluff and stuff. So in my opinion, she's not ready for the seat yet. And of all of the candidates that was there that I heard, Ms. Rose Morrow stood out to me the most from who was there last night.
Now, I do know that Ms. Rose Morrow has been engaged in the community since she's been back. Ms. Rose Morrow did answer the questions, although she was a little long-winded at some point. She did still answer the question, and she can speak directly to the issues. She's been helping in the community. So for me, for last night, if I had to appoint someone to that seat, Ms. Rose Morrow would be my choice. Not any of that other stuff that was going on that had taken place. And I don't know the people personally. The only person I have met personally is Ms. Rose Morrow. Right. But for me, as a First Ward resident, looking for someone not to fill Mr. May's shoes because nobody came, you have to bring your own shoes to the table. Right. And for me, Ms. Rose Morrow for last night would have been my choice to sit in that seat.
Okay. I hear you on that one. Now, because they said that the letter, well, they kind of put out another letter and said that was just a quick list. They're going to be adding some more names or maybe subtracting. We really don't know how the day is going to go. But who you think they're going to pick? I know who needs to be there, but who you think they're going to pick?
Well, I don't know this Alameen guy that you've been referring to. I don't know who he is. But if I were to go on last night, the people that were there, I know it's not going to be Ms. Rose Morrow. I believe they will probably put Ms. Nadine Roberts in the seat.
Oh.
I believe they will probably put her in the seat. And she is not my pick for this First Ward. She is not. Like I said, I don't just think critically. I listen critically.
Right.
But I'm also an analytical thinker. So I listen to what people say because that's how you can locate where they are, what comes out of their mouth.
Now,
and for the most part,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Will you be there tonight to for some public speaking? Because I don't know if they're going to allow public speaking tomorrow during the interview process.
I doubt very seriously because, like I told you, I've been dealing with some illness. I forced myself to get up last night.
That's right. I wish. Okay, speedy recovery for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But this is some foolishness. We already know that they're gonna put in that seat a person that's gonna step and fetch to what they want. We already know that. So yeah, the residents of the First Ward, we're gonna have to fight. Now I've told you before, and I still stand behind what I say. In my opinion, Carol McIntosh should be Mr. Mays' successor. But for the residents that were there the candidates that were there last night, my choice would have been Ms. Rose Morrow for the appointment.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to be very clear with that.
All right. Well, I understand and I hear you. They listen.
Yes, ma'am.
The people from the tax, they down there, I ain't gonna tell nobody because I don't want nobody to lose their job down there that work at the service center desk at City Hall. None of them police officers or nothing down there. But they said the folks is coming in there this morning paying their taxes and stuff up so they can run for the office. So maybe they got to what time they got today to catch up on their taxes and their water bill. Because somebody said they seen Cynthia down there paying up her stuff.
Okay, well, now let me say this one. I don't know if it's to run that you have to have all of that paid up, but for the appointment, that's what they're saying. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to be very clear.
Where did that rule come in at? Because they didn't have that for the 7th Ward people. So why they put them restrictions?
I don't know
over
where
on
it
the
come
First
in
Ward
at, but I don't know where it come in at, but they snatch stuff out the side of their neck. So they just make up poppycock as they go.
Yes, they do.
And it went to, and let me say this to you as well. That question that you put out there, that was what I wrote down as well. I want to know how many meetings had they attended over the past 12 months. That was my question.
So that was your question.
When I came over there and bought your pen, right. Yes, ma'am.
I didn't even know that. See, I could have told you, girl, I already asked that. Because that's important to me. Don't just show up on the day. Like, we didn't see that one little fella with the turtleneck. We didn't see him until he was threatening to whoop everybody's ass down there the other day. And then he showed up last night.
He can go right back under that same rock he crawled up out of.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, that's true.
I need people that are engaged in the community and know what's going on. And not just jumping up here because you got
See, I'm sick and tired of people with name recognition, people with position, and people with all this education who think they are so superior. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind folk with education. We need to have it. But don't come in here with that indoctrinated attitude once you went out there and got indoctrinated as opposed to educated. Because what you're supposed to do when you go to school is to get an education to come back and help your community. Not come back here and suppress your community, because now you have got an indoctrination. You've got a superior attitude and you think you're better than others. That's not going to work for me. It's not. We need people that have a heart for the people and all people that want to help. We've been through enough here in the city of Flint. So with that, I'm going to leave that where it is, but I want to say this to you as well, Wendy. You know you're funny.
I try not to be funny. I just put a little twist on it in a way that they can understand it. You know what I'm saying? I just be trying to.
I understand. But look, you're going to have to learn how to cook too. When you know how to cook, you know you can put sugar on rice and eat it with you some salmon.
Oh,
okay?
now you got to go. You said sugar on rice. You did the bye. See you later. Okay. Bye-bye. Have a good one.
Press 1 to start the call, or the call will start at the beep.
Last caller of the day. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Arthur Wilson. I'm calling from downtown, where they just installed some moose stables for Liddell Lewis. And I thought I'd call in for a second. My fault, y'all. Listen, I don't know what y'all been talking about.
Leon Alamine, that's who they gonna pick, man. That's the word on the street.
Oh yeah. They didn't.
Finally, somebody else that they heard it besides me. Jeez.
Yeah. That's why they disqualify people. But listen, let me tell y'all something, man. They setting themselves up for a lawsuit, right? Because one, the charter does not state anything about disqualifying people for debt or on bills. I ain't seen it. I ain't see it in what they put in the newspaper last night. So they're going by this Home Rule Act. I got it. And what it states is default. It doesn't say anything about being behind on your bills or anything like that. And default, what is the definition of default? Because that's when they go to court, that's what they'll say, default. Not behind on your water bills and all that, because you can continuously pay that. Default is when you go to court, you're in a contract, obligations, loan. That's what that is. Kim is a piece of shit. And Kim is a liar, and I'm hoping that they do disqualify people, man. If anybody's listening that might get that's disqualified, please let me know if you like to sue, man. I know y'all hear that. I know y'all hear that a lot. But listen, man, we sued and we won. We went in over against Viola. I mean, you know, hey, we win it. So let me know if you would like to sue, and they would do it pro bono and get paid on the other end. So that's what I wanted to pass along, because I need to let people know that Kim is a liar.
Yes, we know that.
So I'm done.
Okay, well, will you be there today to offer your public comment?
Yes, I will be there, because I got to talk about the Three Stooges. Candace, Murphy, and the Moose.
All righty then. Well, we shall see you then.
I will be there.
All right then. Well,
yes,
have a good
ma'am.
day. All right.
Take care.
You too. Bye-bye. Me?
We're at the end.
Of the show, or you?
Show.
You act like the end of time.
No, I'm talking about the show. We're at the end.
Although we've come,
but we will see you again
to the end of the road
of today's show.
No, the end of the road, because that's what that one lady kept saying with the roadmap. I was trying to figure out what she was saying about the roadmap. Maybe she'd explain it a little bit more in detail when she do her interview tomorrow, when she was talking about the roadmap. And then city council, if y'all watching, which we know y'all are, can you ask the people when they come up there, like, ask them, like, were you on the ARPA committee? Do you go to the same church with Neely? Because it's like a lot of them do. So we just want to know, like, who's on his team,
right,
and who's not. That's it.
That's it.
We already know who y'all gonna pick. We already know who you're gonna pick. It's all over. So the people of the first ward don't have a voice really until November when they get ready to pick a vote. And hopefully it won't be any little funny business in the election with the sealed ballots and the absentee ballots and all that type of stuff. So hopefully we can get some honest working stuff going on, in November when the people really want to vote. But listen, I'm going to say it again. Y'all show up tonight, man. Show up, show up, show up. Y'all gonna pack the funeral Saturday for Eric Mays. Show up for what he was fighting for. Don't just pack his funeral. Pack the chambers, what he died fighting for. Your right, your ARPA money, clean water. Show up. Stand up for yourself. It's okay. Quit being so damn scary. Show up. Tell the people that's going to be picking the person tomorrow what y'all need in the first ward. They don't know what y'all need in the first ward. I don't know because I don't live in the first ward, but y'all know. Y'all know. And so what else we got coming up today, Mickey?
Trevor and Clark should be on today.
Trevor and Clark coming on at what time?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock for Trevor and Clark coming on at 12 o'clock.
Solution.
Trevor and Clark coming on at 12 o'clock for Solutions. And then we'll be back on today at 4:50 or 4:30, somewhere between 4:30 and 5. Hopefully a lot of people show up for the protest. I mean, you never know in Flint how it's going to be. And committee meeting starts at 5. If they don't have enough, it'll start at 4:59 and she's going to boom, boom, boom in the journal. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm telling y'all need to show up. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself because we can't just keep sitting on here day after day after day after day complaining about the same damn thing. And we can't get but 20 people to keep coming up down there to city council. I'm begging y'all to show up today. Please show up today and tell them what y'all need in the first ward. It may not change shit, but just show up. Let them know that y'all gonna be involved, that y'all watching them. Let them know. Put pressure. All right, and let's tune back in at 12 o'clock for Clark and Trevor and their conversation. Have a good one. We'll see y'all later.